bum 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 bum. Dun, dun. All right, I'll stop. Yeah, what's up, friends? This is obviously the Jurassic World line, and it is from Blokees. Yes, the same people who brought you this. Yes, they have brought you this. And it's really quite interesting because you kind of get to see like what the chefs and artisans of Blokees cook up and like how they kind of go about doing it, you know? And one of the hallmarks of Blokees is one, high quality parts, high fidelity, high detail, and stuff like that. And it is present in here too, but in a different way. There's not as much paint as you would see on like a Transformers per se, but the detail is really unmatched. And we're going to go over all of these things, and I'll just kind of show you some of the intricacies, the nuances, and stuff like that. Well, you know what? Let's just start with this, since I'm just kind of holding this right now. So some of these, they will look like that they are in scale with your Defender class toys, and that's kind of cool, man. And I apologize for the noise outside. I live on a really busy street, and so rent is cheap, and so you may hear the cars go beep, 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 but that's how it goes. If you look at the tires, you can see this one is just like way bigger. But at the same time, if I think that this might be like a Humvee or something, or some type of special vehicle, I could believe that the wheels are bigger. But yeah, it's not that bad, man. If you think about the scale of a driver over there, I feel like it pairs up and squares up pretty nice with this. They do have some of the same ports and posts, or excuse me, like ball joints. And so this will plug into this, and vice versa. If you had something else from the Transformers line, I mean, if you wanted, you could plug the fist in there. But that's kind of cool, man. I like the fact that they kept it that way. Some of the dinosaurs also utilize the same ball joints, the same size as like the legs and forearms. But the legs, I try to do some hot swaps over here, but because of the waist and stuff like that, it's not possible. So that's too bad. But anyway, looking at this vehicle, it's called like the capture car, capture truck, or something like that. I don't know where I placed the little collector cards and stuff, because those have all the names on it. But check this out. You can remove this part, and now that just kind of looks like a standard Jeep, like a standard SUV kind of, except with tons of armor. The cool little JP logo over there. Nice, right? But get a load of this, dude. What's the best way to do this? I'm trying to peel off the top and just peel the back, because I want to show you the interior. Wow. Look at that, man. That's so cool. You can see the steering wheel. You can see the gear shift, the seats, the engine block in the front, the seats in the back. Isn't that awesome? The tires roll really well. And also on the bottom, you can see that there's some undercarriage design, and just great, just great stuff from the people at Blokees. I really like the way they designed this. I'm so excited to see the Blokees wheels, the block wheels, you know what I'm talking about? The non-transforming stuff. They have the transformer vehicle modes. I'm so excited to see what type of details are going to be present in that line. Because if they're doing this like this, yeah, man, I know they're going to do the Transformers right. And so super duper excited. Play pattern wise, if you wanted, you could be like claw claw, and you grabbed onto like the leg and things like that. But scale wise, this is ginormous, because the Velociraptors, from what I know, they're supposed to be really small. They're like chicken size, right? And so even though you could say that there's this play pattern going on, the scale is like totally off. And one of the things is like, they don't do a good job standing horizontally. Like you kind of have to put them up like this. But I think modern science and like archaeology has shown us that they were more prone to walk like this, right? But they just don't stand that well. So that's a little bit of a negative. And so I got to put them in the ye old like T-Rex stance, where the tail is down and stuff like that. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure that they use the tail to kind of balance, and they're more horizontal, more like this, if you will. And this is a beautiful piece. This is the Build-A-Figure, by the way. And we'll talk about them in just a second. I wanted to actually show you some more of the vehicles. This over here, cool little like crate capture thing. And one of the things that they do show you in the little cue cards on the box and stuff, they say that this is meant to, and it's the same cage over here, the same crate. It's meant to capture like the dinosaurs, but the scale is off. The dinosaur is massive, and I don't believe it's this big. And I don't know, man. There's something very funny about this. Like from what I know, they're supposed to be much smaller. Like the homie's supposed to fit in this inside that entire thing versus just that. But whatever, dude. This guy's dope. The bald dude, he's called like Stick in the Mud or Stick in the something. Similac or some weird thing, man. I can't pronounce it, but he's cool. We'll set him off to the side just for a second. Let me pop this off again. This is kind of plain over here. They could have done a little bit more, but that's fine. Undercarriage is very pretty. Wheels roll like a champ. And this bit also, you can remove and you can see that beautiful, beautiful detail inside there, dude. It's like, I'm not even a car guy, you know what I mean? That's more of my brother's jam, but I can really appreciate the amount of details, the level of intricacy that they provided in here. And let's talk about Baldy. Because I think there's two types of Baldies, right? There's like the ones that used to ram each other. Like I think this is one of those ram guys too, just based on his head. Like evolution, right? Imagine if you just met a dude and any bald dude that you met, you just realized that he just rammed people and you're like, oh, you're one of those guys. But the way the anatomy all works over here in terms of how everything's put together, some of them have this tail that is two pieces. That's basically this like filler bit, this external bit, and then the way that they connect is there's a little ball joint there. Same thing. Oh, his entire head came off. Oh no. There's a ball joint here as well, and these are compatible with. Oh, you know what? I totally missed out. If you have a ball joint over here and you have it extend from the arm, you'll be able to connect this thing. It'll look better with the T-Rex on it or something. Oh, my poor guy. All right, man, I've messed him up enough. This thing keeps popping off. I'll just set him to the side. Let me show you the body, dude. Oh, I feel so bad. It's kind of stuck over there. So the way these all work is that these are on the smaller ball joints. The smaller ball joints that exist in the Defender line. Oh, dude, I don't want to break it, but I do want to show you. You just pop them on. They're tight fits. In fact, actually, I was messing around too much with the Triceratops and I broke his tail. I shouldn't laugh about that. But I'll show you. Dude, I can't get his arm off. Oh, yo, I heard something unsettling. But where's Spudger? I just want to show you the cross section because this is how all of them are basically. Dude, it's weird. I feel like I'm like filleting up a cow or something. I probably should have prepared this better for you guys. Sorry. Just sitting here. Okay, I got it. I got it. Okay. So this is how all of them look on the inside. They have a neck joint, they have a tail joint, which is connected to two little arm, shoulder, and hip joints. And that's how all of them look on the inside. And I can't find the other piece of the body. Okay, here it goes. But yeah, that's how they look. And that's how you assemble them. Ta-da! Ta-da! And then you just pop on the tail. Pop on the legs. Pop the arms back on. And Megatron head? It doesn't fit, but that would look awesome, dude. I gotta try that on another guy. But yeah, let me set this off to the side because this is very unsettling for me. The Triceratops. This is one of the bigger ones. So there are two small ones, right? We saw this guy, Stegosaurus. We saw Velociraptor. These are the two small ones, basically. And the mouth opens up. And yeah, you know what? I'll just focus on the two small ones for Triceratops. But the level of detail, look at the skin. The texture on the skin is absolutely wild, dude. There's so much granular detail over there. It almost triggers me to some extent because there's so many little like fine details and I want to like smooth it out or something. But yeah, dude, that's where all the detail went. It's not necessarily in the paint, but even the eye, if you look at that, dude, you can see the pupil in there. That's cool, huh? That's cool. That's really, really cool, man. And I'm digging it. And so, yeah, they still got all that excellent detail that you're used to getting from a Blokees toy, Blokees model kit rather, but it just may not be the paint that you're kind of expecting. So yeah, so those are the two small guys. The two medium-sized guys are, well, there's actually 4. There are 2 Spinosauruses. They're both the same. And I don't know why there's a translucent one. Like, does Homie turn invisible or something like that? I don't know. But there is a blue one, and it makes me want to eat some type of gummy candy right now. They're exactly the same. And so, which one should we look at? Let's look at the blue one, just because it's kind of fun. Same anatomy structure. The head, tail, legs, arm, all of that. The way the head works, all of that. And he has a mouth that opens and closes. And it's very, very nice. And again, just incredible texture. Incredible texture just on that dino skin. That just looks so cool, dude. It really, really does. The arm is only articulated at the shoulder. The legs, for most, if not all of them, have a hip joint. They have a knee joint. And then they have this other like ankle joint, so to speak. And it gets in that nice little contour, that angle that we're used to from dinosaurs. And of course, the ball jointed tail and stuff. So that's pretty nice. So those are 2 of the medium guys. And I really do think that they're supposed to stand like this. But unfortunately, he has difficulty standing. So we're just going to make him in the T-Rex pose. Oh, speaking of vehicles, did I, hey, he's chomping on that Stegosaurus tail. Watch it, man. We're all friends here, dude. Don't do that. Oh, he attacked him again. Sorry, I just want him to stand. I don't think I showed you the helicopter. The helicopter is cool, dude. Real cool. And I like the fact that these spin. Very nice, very nice. They got these tires. And what's crazy is, so there's this opening bay, right? And you open this up. And the way that this is formed is, you see the translucent plastic over here? Inside, you can see seats, because those are part of the translucent plastic. That's so cool. That's so cool, dude. You see that? Oh man, I love it. I absolutely love it. And in terms of additional accessories, he does come with these chains. And these chains are either meant to grab a dino or grab a crate, and you can do all of that. But again, it's just going to be super duper out of scale. I mean, we could try to say, I don't know if it'll go around his neck. Maybe. I mean, this seems pretty inhumane. To be lifting a dinosaur like that. But also the Velociraptor would be, dude, he would be huge if that was the case. And that is not the case. And so we're going to free our guy up over here. Get this off his neck. And I cannot get it off of his neck. All right, we're going to have to do this off camera. But anyway, let me set this off to the side. But yeah, the helicopter's super cool. We have the Stegosaurus. We have the bone, and then we have the standard one. That's pretty neat, man. I can dig that, because archaeology, fossils dig, haha. I like it that it's not a fossil version. It's more like a straight white bone version, and that's kind of crazy. And you know, I'm old enough to tell you that I was around when the Stegosaurus didn't look like this. The head was much smaller. There wasn't as long as a neck. And this whole haunch, the back section, actually just hung down. And it was like it was dragging its tail. And I remember it was the first grade when they're like, hey, science has revealed that actually the hip is up and the tail is like, it helps it with balance and it looks different and stuff. And I was like, whoa, far out. And I was also around when dinosaurs used to be considered cold-blooded. And I remember in 3rd grade telling my teacher that, hey, I was like, I read a book that, you know, somebody said they may have come from birds, that they were warm-blooded. And my teacher told me that was a stupid idea, dude. She super dismissed me, dude. But where are you now, Miss Hokinson? But yeah, now everybody knows that they came from birds and stuff. And yeah, she super dismissed me. And that teacher never liked me anyway. Whatever, dude. Forget her. Where was I going with this? I think I had Rodimus over here to kind of show that he also kind of pairs up and squares up pretty decent. Not too bad. He's so cute. But yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Who did we not cover? Oh, yeah. So the big boys. These are the larger ones. This is one of the quasi-chase item. It's not the super-duper chase item, but it's different than your standard one. And his skin is crazy. It's like this dark charcoal gray black. And the texture, oh my goodness. You see that? It's so brilliant. He has this like slight iridescence about him too. Look at that face. Look at the eyes and the chompers and stuff. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And he makes that noise though. Oh, all right, man. That sucked. I won't do that again. But he works the same way. Neck, tail, joints, all of that stuff. They're all composed in the same fashion. Similar to how the Transformers and other of those bipedal figures from Blokees, they all share kind of like similar body frames. Yeah, so it's kind of like that over here. Triceratop looks good. Got these beady old eyes. Got the beak. Got that nice beak. I did get two upper shoulder pieces that are the same. Fortunately, I was able to just kind of use it anyway. But yeah, they're not mirrored. They're identical. This. Oh man, I had to use some. I don't know what this is called. It's some type of putty type thing. But like, dude, this is so tight. And I was just doing some mixing and matching, and I was trying to get them to work with some of the Transformers, and I was just popping this off and just went snap. And I was like, oh. But yeah, this one is just extra tight, and I just wasn't careful with it. So that's totally on me. But hey, I can now say that whatever, he was fighting with the Tyrannosaurus, and homie chomped it off. And last but not least, we have this, the Build-A-Figure Paleotrex over here. Very, very nice, man. This is a separate piece over here, and this comes with a little coin and also the head, I believe, of the Tyrannosaurus, and maybe the neck as well. But all the other bits, yeah, they come with the various members in the set. And if you happen to buy the entire set, then yeah, you'll be able to build this thing. It's not just. It's actually composed of several pieces. It's not just like these guys. There's the head piece, there's the neck piece, there's the torso. There are the hips. There are two separate pieces here. The tail is two separate parts. The legs are all also separated. So yeah, man, it's really, really nice. I don't remember if the body was a bunch of, oh yeah, the body is also two separate pieces that you put together. But yeah, this is the big Mamma Jamma. It's bigger than all of them over here. And maybe it's a special type of dinosaur or just out of scale. I don't know, man. But nonetheless, it is very cool and very, very Paleotrex-y, so to speak. And you can pop that right back in, and it acts as a little stand, which I think is very cool. And so, yeah, man, that's been the Jurassic World line from Blokees. I can't wait to see what these cats do next. Like, I'm so shocked. Anytime I look on the Blokees social media pages, I'm like, you guys are making what? It's like, oh, there we go. It's like this crazy kitchen, and they're just pumping out different types of foods. I was like, what Mexican food? What Italian food? What Chinese food? What Tongan food? It's like everywhere, you know what I mean? And every time they put something out, it's just such a good dish. It's so delicious because, you know, the people who are working on this have pride. They're artists. They got budget, cash, and yeah, and also a commitment to excellence in terms of bringing us great toys at affordable prices. And so for me, for you, for Blokees, and for this guy, okay. I'll catch you guys another time, dude. He just looks like an angry old man right now, dude. That is so funny. But I will catch y'all next time. Thanks for hanging out, okay? Yo!